Hi, and welcome to session 3 of Empower Your Presentations, the questions and answers. Didn't get many questions on this module, which is great. That means you guys are getting it, you're absorbing it, you're putting it into play. That's great. Let me just go through a couple things that did come in. One of the, there was a great comment. I absolutely love the asset acronym, a spontaneous servant every time. I truly believe, I've been doing this for many years now, and I truly believe that when you position yourself as that of the assister, how can I be of service to you? How can I help you? That it really, you really become that hub to a variety of different spokes. And again, the business happens when the customer is ready to make a purchase. Well, how many times is the customer absolutely ready to make a purchase when they meet you for the first time? Probably not very many. So the process is to start the relationship, get them to know you, and then get them to like you, eventually moving into trust. And if you lay that groundwork over time, the trust is there when they're ready. That becomes the pivotal piece. So, again, when you're making that first contact and you're doing that, understand it, you're aware there might be a business opportunity. Then you certainly ask and talk. Is there anything I can do for you right now? It would be an example of a question that you would ask. Do you have any great needs at this moment? Of course, you're going to ask those things. But again, I think the thing that people don't realize, it's taught in the other module of people, the three absolutes. What's in it for them? People do business with those they know, like, and trust, and people take action when they're ready. And so you've got to have the trust ahead of when they're ready. And so again, understand that if you become an asset to everyone you meet, that's positioning you as being of service to them, being the hub to their spoke. And now they might be ready to buy something. It may not be your product. So you don't want to miss the opportunity to add value to that equation. So you're always ready. You're always listening. You know, who, if you could meet anybody in the world right now, who would it be? Why would you like to do that? See, the more I can find out about people, the more I can do, matching of needs, wants, and desires like that. So that's a little bit on the asset acronym. Understand that sales or presentation is ultimately a numbers game, and you're not going to win everybody all the time. You want to win the most you can every time going forward. So again, keep on talking to people. You have to keep on creating relationships, adding value, doing all those kinds of things as you go along. So let's see, what other kinds of questions did we get? Let's see, on lead generation. Gosh, there's so many different ways to create leads and do it. I was talking to friends yesterday and I said, hey, I'm looking for 10 influencers. And I know if anybody knew those people, it would be you. And so as it turns out, the friend is now accumulating names for me and going to do introductions for me. So we set up generally what we were doing. But again, my mission there in that situation was to really not do business with that person. Not that we couldn't, and we probably will end up doing business with that person as well. But it was really much more of a, how do you prepare the ground and find out who they might know from that side. 7 steps to building rapport. Everybody at first, not everybody, many people at first look at that and go, oh, it can't be this easy. I can tell you, I've been doing this for a long time, and it is that easy. You can do it in line at Starbucks. Hey, my name is Scott, and yours is Cheryl. Cheryl, thanks for talking to me a little bit while we're standing here in line. You know, I love to meet people, and so we're standing here anyway. We might as well have a conversation. What brought you here? Well, I love my morning frappuccino. That's awesome. Why the frappuccino versus just coffee? Well, I like the little sweetness, and I like the da 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 da. That's really awesome. Thanks for, where do you go from here? Well, then I go into the office. Oh, really? What do you do? See, you can just keep the process going, and it's like, hey, I think your time to get the coffee. So it's been great meeting you. I'd love to talk to you after we pick up our coffee a little bit more. Would that be okay? I'm setting that appointment. So the process, my point is, the 7 steps always work. And when you learn how to do it and you learn how to make them dance, it's amazing how well they will work for you. So I encourage you, out of this module especially, if you're going to do anything, learn the 7 steps to building rapport in a minute and a half or less. It's tremendously powerful. I've trained sales forces around the world with this, and it's amazing the sales success they've had afterwards. Let's see. Let's sum it up. Yeah, I think the whole fact that creating rapport and building trust is absolutely paramount to your success going forward. People do business with those they know, like, and trust. I'm going to wear you out with that. The reason is it's true. It's just the way it works. So the point is, learn how to build that relationship with people. One of the greatest compliments I ever get is how you're such a good guy and you care. And in fact, a friend said that yesterday. He said, I've never heard a negative thing in our industry about you. And I said, well, that's pretty tough to do in our industry, isn't it? And he laughed. He said, it certainly is. That's a great compliment to you. I'm honored. Thank you. Well, it can be the same way for you too. Take the time to get to know people, to get to that point where they know you're the go-to resource. When you're the go-to resource, they go to you. And then that opens up all sorts of opportunity that you may or may not even know existed. So again, until next time, thanks for being here. And know that if there's ever anything I can do to be of service to you, call on me. We'll make it happen. Talk to you soon. God bless.